Alright, hello. What's up? Let's go. Stream is on. We're finally here. Yes. I've been setting all this stuff like 2 hours now. Look at this. I took this one for you to see. I won it in a beer battle this year. Alright. Okay, in case there's viewers already, let everybody know that the stream has started. I'm not gonna spam everywhere too much, I think, because those who wanna watch my stream will watch it, but feel free to help me out. I started a special battle for the stream, so you should everybody join it, because I'm going to stream the battle and everybody playing it. Thinking I will play the next battle, after which is mine, and I will stream my battle. Will be chilling now, doing whatever. I have freedom to do whatever I want. It's my own stream, so I don't want to have a schedule, really. I'm thinking that I could play some Headbanger today, show you the process in both SaveLoad and live play, and maybe I'll get the world record today. But it's not very likely, because I haven't played it at all really since I got my time, so I have to find the flow in the level again. But I'm gonna play Headbanger and show you okay SaveLoad in the process, because I think okay SaveLoad, despite it being the absolute best one, it's still not used by too many people. In case you haven't seen it before, I will showcase the program a little bit, and you will see why it's so good. Okay, I'm going to finish this battle right now. I have 1 minute time to play, so there's no really room for fuck-ups here. Is it really, do you only hear it with your left ear, Arsenic? What the hell is that? I have no idea how to fix it, dude. Let's try some positioning out. If I have it in the middle like this, is it still the case, or did it help out at all? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. I made several recordings before starting the stream to check out if the sound works and the picture is okay and everything flows well. But what I didn't try to play the clips with headphones. I only did it with my computer speaker, so you couldn't really tell that the left sound is only coming from the left side. But right now I'm not gonna get into it, because it will require googling and doing shit that's too boring. Let's have it this way now, and I'm going to get into it later. This is still I mean, it's still better than the potato microphone I had at Finnish Elma meeting. I was happy to have something in there, but it was, I checked out some of those recordings afterwards, and well, it was far worse than what I really wanted my fem streams to be. But that was mainly practicing though. Like, I didn't have all of the devices I have now, and it was my first time streaming in years, so it's always a process to get into it, and every time I do it again I will be better at it next time. Hopefully the sound isn't bad, but at least personally I'm very happy with the sound quality of this microphone. I checked it out from the recordings and it's very clean. I can show actually. I have this microphone. It's Shure MV7 that I'm using right now. This one. Oh wait. Yeah, this is the one I have. The main intention of this microphone is for podcasts, but it functions very well for streaming also, and also making music and using it as a singing microphone. Like, there will be plenty of uses. My girlfriend in particular is into making music. She has been wanting to have like a microphone for a while, so I'll be using this for both streaming and music. Okay, Speff is helping me out. This is fucking good. So Speff, what is up with this? Balance. Okay. Let's try. I packed the mono now. Okay, let's not have it mute. Oh, is this better with the mono setting? It's this. Hell yeah. Boom. We made it. I have geniuses in the chat and I'm happy for it. Okay, in that case, if I move the microphone here to the side, is it still the case? Does it work alright? Or was it better if it's in the middle, directly in front of my mouth? Okay, that's good. Amazing. That's amazing. Alright, hey. I'm going to play the battle and alright. This looks really good. I noticed I haven't been playing very much in the past days, but almost every battle started by anyone is made by Pisti, and the levels are mostly good quality and creative, and it's nice to see that from a new player. Basically, the things that I'm planning for my stream in the upcoming weeks, like especially after 2 weeks when it's summer comes to an end and fall begins, I will be home more, and my plan is to make a routine out of streaming. I will post the exact times for each week when I play. What the hell? Why isn't Elma full screen? Let's see. That's really weird. I notice I have the stream in my phone next to me. I can check out how it works. Is it working now? Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's always, when it comes to these softwares and setuping everything, there's always a million things that must be learned, and I hope I can find consistency in the quality of the stream. If there's problems, then I usually don't have much knowledge about it, and I will have to look into all these things, but gradually it will get better, I'm sure. Huh? Yes. I don't know. That hang style in the end might be bad, despite it being possible. I think next finish I will just try a regular finish instead. Okay, this is easy win ride. Okay. Not the win ride, but the lead ride still. But yeah, I think I was talking about this before World Cup even, and I've had this plan in my mind that I wanna start playing the speedrun category in Elma, 100% speedrun, so that I finish all levels in one go and challenge Zweck's 41-minute world record in that, and it's going to be nearly impossible to do, but it's never impossible, so. And of course, one thing that I do very much whenever I play the game, if there's no major contests going on, what I do every single day while playing Elma is level making, and that's a big passion of mine. I presume that sometimes when I stream, I will only do level making because it takes time to do it, and it's more relaxing than competing and playing stuff. So not all days do I really feel like doing that. Like, I think contest like World Cup that goes on for 15 weeks and every day you're playing at high intensity, it's so extreme that keeping that up for longer periods of time is just quite draining, and every once in a while it's so good to just have a proper session of making nothing else but levels. It's absolutely no stress and all creativity and chilling, and I'm very much into that. in case Pist is watching, the level is good and it looks good, but it's impossible to play with grass, so I'm turning it off. It's important to make grass the way that it's possible to play with it. I suppose most people don't use grass at all, which is quite unfortunate from the perspective of designers, but it's natural as well. It's mostly a distraction while playing, but personally I find pictures and grass and all this aesthetics in Elma very beautiful. I like to include them in my own levels, and I don't really mind if other people don't use them, but just placing pictures and making grass and doing that kind of visual work is a pleasure still, so I don't want to stop doing it completely, even though when I play the game I often play with just ground sky. Okay, Adi has 21 now. Let's try it. Someone said that there's not enough audio. I increased it a little bit. Is it better now? Hopefully it's better. Maybe it is. Awesome. That's right. I'm at the point where I actually have a fucking kick-ass microphone. It's so good, and if there's problems with the audio, it's not matter of the device being the problem. It's only that I suck at doing correct setups, but every time I get good feedback I can correct things out, so it's all good. Maybe I should do that jump start instead. It's probably better. It's the same time, dude. But next time when I do this ride with the new start, I will do the bounce on the left wall under the flower, and I will get 21 and hopefully better time than Adi as well. That was unfortunate. It's a good bounce. After Finnish Elma meet, I've been taking full break from the game. It has done me really good, like playing too many weeks in a row and serious contests and going for these absolute maximum times, especially when I was playing Headbanger like multiple hours every day. It gets so intense that you start getting more and more annoyed at the game, and pretty much I even noticed at FEM that whenever I played contests I got so fucking irritated at failing and levels, and it's usually when that's the case it's best sign that taking some time off gaming altogether is good, and that's what I've been doing. There's been festivals and social gatherings happening this summer, and I'm still going to one festival tomorrow actually, but after that there's not much going on in my life. Okay, that's 22:00. I'm very close to Adi's time now. Adi needs to switch up his gear if he wants to win, because I still have 9 minutes time to play and I'm only getting warmed up, so current leading time is not good enough for a win. Oh yeah, there we go. So basically, do you think Adi will win? Adi is the greatest piper of all time. It's a well-known fact, but will Adi win this pipe? What do you think? Seems the idea of doing the hang in the end, it seems so tempting somehow, but every time I attempt to do it, it's basically very slow and weird and awkward, and I think I don't see so much potential in it. Just getting up smoothly into the pipe seems more logical, but sometimes it's quite hard to tell. TM answered your question is that I will first dive deep into what the already existing world record run is by Zweck. I wanna spot all the major shortcuts that he is using and just some of the routes in general, because when doing 1 hour TT or speedrun, there's many styles that are not used in regular playing ever. They are mostly used as a safer option in these categories, and I wanna see if there are styles that I haven't been aware of at all, and styles that seem hard, so I will start practicing the levels in SaveLoad first and then live playing. Oh shit, 21:13, that's a pretty good time. I have 5 minutes to play. Adi is good. Yeah, it's important to find consistency into the playing more than anything. Like, every time you die, it's more time lost than doing a safer and easier style compared to some hard one. Like, sometimes the difference isn't that major when you do a safe style, easy style, but whenever you die in the middle of a run, it's like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 40 seconds lost, and it breaks the run quite simply. when Zweck did his world record, he died 2 times in total in the world record ride, but there isn't like they weren't that major fails. I think he lost maybe 10 seconds max in one of the fails, at least, not much. So just avoiding deaths is the absolute number one most important thing in the speedrun, and Zweck has raised the bar so high with this category that it's important for me to do some of the shortcuts and learn them. For example, in the current speedrun, Zweck does the the shortcut route in freefall. He does the shortcut in headbanger and all these things that would feel almost ridiculous to try, but since they have been done already, it makes sense to try it as well. Like I won't be able to beat the world record if I don't include these styles in my own play, so I have to find consistency in some of these styles. For example, like in the world record speedrun, Zweck uses the shortcut in 24, what's the name? Ramp frenzy, yeah, ramp frenzy, not brutal style, but the older shortcut style, and it's easier, but it's not a style I could do now on first try and just make it. I have never learned it like that, so I have to figure stuff out for sure. I did one attempt at speedrun before FEM, and it was like 50 minutes that I got 53, I think. I didn't die many times, but my playing was extremely bad everywhere because I'm not so practiced in this category. The current time is really solid by Adi. I have to say, I was quite glad to get 21:49, but it's still far away from that. Adi has been playing so many pipes recently that his touch is clearly very good. Also regarding internals, I'm inspired to try bowling because it is the best internal ever made, for sure. Bowling is epic, and I have 53 high at the moment, but I want to drop my time at least 1 second. Would be nice to challenge world record too, but first I just want 52 in the level. Before, when I played it, I played without SaveLoad at all, so practicing some of the bits in OK SL is gonna be huge. Oh my god. Adi might have done the hang, actually. I think I'm not getting up very smoothly in the last bit. Alright. Congrats, Adi. It's good time. Jaker Prest, what's your nick in Elma? Elma Online. Have you played? Adi wins. Let's see the winning time. Okay, no jump. Oh, hang, okay. Interesting. Could it be that my start was worse after all? No. Oh, okay, of course. Yeah, I should have. I lost so much time there. Seemingly small break, but that was the defining moment. Yeah, this one. Look at this. That was the issue. I think that what we can learn from this battle is that you should never brake. You can just full gas and win. It's an important lesson. Okay, next one is my battle. Check this out. I'm gonna get up from this side against all odds, and doesn't really make much sense to do this, but I'm gonna do it. There we go. 48. Yes. Okay, in this level I'm gonna use grass. It looks better with it, and it's a special stream level, so using grass and pictures is mandatory. Yeah, it's a shown battle. I will spy Nickomatic. Nickomatic is at Bene's place at the moment. They are meeting, so if I type hi Bene for Nickomatic, Bene will see it because they're together. Yeah, Bene reacted. My theory was correct. Nickomatic missed the flower with one wheel, so he couldn't win. Okay. What do you guys think? I've been considering that I could go through the Igge videos in my stream, watching them and giving my own comments and reactions to it. Would that be good content for you? Does it sound good? I'd never wrote the interviews in several of the World Cup events. I haven't gotten around into doing it, so I think it would be nice to tell some stuff about the World Cup levels. And yeah, Bene, you're correct. It's quite funny to react to Igge reacts, but it's also quite common content on the internet. I've noticed like what many of these streamers do. They just watch videos of other people and react to them, and it's fucking lazy content, isn't it? There's no way of denying it, but it's still content that I watch personally. It's quite chill. Then someone who is planning a streaming career themselves, they can one day watch the videos of me reacting to IG reactions, and they can react to my content. So it's like the chain of reactions will only get deeper. Yes. Endless chain of reactions. It's gonna be sick. Chain reaction. It's been quite a busy day. I was already going to stream this morning, and I didn't have my audio interface box yet, so I can use the microphone that I'm currently using. I tried to use my previous microphone, one that I was telling everybody how bad it is, and I thought that okay, maybe today I can use that one and I can go to the stores later to fix this better setup. And before I put the stream on, I was trying the quality, and even though I was practically like eating my microphone, you couldn't hear anything from it. It's like somehow the absolute worst microphone that I've ever seen. Nothing else comes close to how bad my old microphone is, and instead of giving it out to somebody or trying to sell it or even taking it to a flea market, I will just throw it into a garbage bin because it pissed me off today. I wanted to do a short stream in the morning time, but you couldn't hear anything from my microphone, so I went to the stores instead. But I've been very busy today doing all of that stuff. I went to Helsinki to pick to the store. I googled everything that I need to make my setup work, and I've been installing things and drivers and softwares and all that stuff, and I'm very glad to be finally in the moment I can just talk shit and chill in the stream, and I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's see. TM is leading with 1.5 seconds, so I should spy him. Anybody is welcome to copy styles in the battle. It's shown regardless, so everybody can just watch styles. I'm not spoiling it for anybody. You can view this battle as this just gentle, welcoming stream battle. We're celebrating the beginning of my streaming career, and I'm going to do many of these. I'm going to do this actively, and I can do whatever I want in the stream. So if you guys want to challenge me, I can take challenges. I can do it. If I want to just do nothing, do very boring things in the stream, then I will do that. It will depend on the day what I will be doing. And sometimes I will have inspiration to do great things, and hopefully I get world records and epic shit in the stream as well. That could be good. Happy news that I have is when I stream and play the game, it's not lagging. I might not reach max FPS like I otherwise would, but it still feels quite smooth to play the game. Some of the styles in internals that require max FPS are just probably not clever for me to do while streaming. Like I won't be able to have optimal setup for it, but some levels where lower FPS is ideal or even required, I can easily just stream and play seriously. Barry, I'm gonna, as I said already, I'm gonna try bowling, and that's one of the levels. I think in bowling though, having higher FPS would be quite good, so I can always play around with just having low details and no timer, no map, and maybe even lowering my resolution even further. But bowling is level that I am very curious about. Labyrinth Pro is also cool, I think. World record seems like noticeably improvable when watching the world record replay of Lab Pro, but there's some really fucking hard things in it, so it's not like I'm not claiming that it would be easy to beat, but there's also moments in the replay where you can just visibly tell that it can be optimized further, and it's not so common to have that in any of the world record replays anymore. Like often you can only tell the parts where you can improve after you start playing the level and learning it. Like initially it just looks like a good run what other people have done, but when you start playing it yourself you will notice that okay, you can cut a little bit here and there. But in Labyrinth Pro there's one part in particular where it's visibly obvious that it can be optimized better. I don't know about Bumpy Journey, Raven. Maybe I could do it. It's a pretty fun level, but that's not on my mind though. Animal Farm is definitely not in my radar at the moment, although it's a sick level too. Yeah, that's correct, Arsenic. Zwek has found many new styles to Labyrinth Pro. Quite honestly, if I start to play it, the basis of it is not that I have found clever things myself. I will just copy what Zwek found, so it's not like I can't take much credit for it for my styles if I start playing it, because Zwek has found all of the critical things. But who knows, if I start to getting into it, maybe I will find styles of my own. That's what happened in Headbanger. I initially started copying others, but I started finding new moves also. Flat Track is maybe the worst internal, and it's the last internal that I will play. Seriously. I am top 200 now in Flat Track, and that's good enough for me. No, Headbanger replay is not public yet. Now that I have a working setup, everything is cool. I have been saying how I will not only start to stream, but I will do YouTube content also. First video that I will do will be about Headbanger. I will make a video of my howling process, and just like a detailed video where I explain how I made the world record happen over 4 weeks of playtime. But I don't have a schedule for it yet. It might take a long time to make, but that's on my mind. I showed my Headbanger replay at Finnish Elma meet for everybody who were present. I even accidentally leaked it in my stream, which wasn't the intention, but when it happened, it's cool. Doesn't really matter, but like official release of the style and replay will happen through YouTube. I haven't sent the replay to anybody except my teammates. I really like this kind of YouTube content myself. Like there's not much in Elma, but in other games they do this like speedrun history content where they explain how styles have evolved over time in a certain level or speedrun of a game. And I think my main inspiration for my own content regarding Headbanger will be taken from those kinds of videos. Would be so nice to do this kind of content and to actually make content that gets more viewers. Maybe with luck some video or clip will explode and have many viewers, and I think even if people don't play some game, they might still come across a video of some game and they will watch the content and enjoy it. And I see a lot of potential with Elma. I think even now, at any moment, like Elma could find more new life again, like a new wave of players if it gets just more popular through some platform, maybe TikTok or YouTube. I wanna promote this game also with my content. My strategy for this YouTube stuff is that, or like if I make content, I will always post my videos in various subreddits and just online. I try to spam my content everywhere and hope that I get more clicks by doing that. But maybe you guys heard, like, Mue did his documentary about Finnish Elma meat, and he released it through both YouTube and TikTok. And while the YouTube video still has like less than 200 views, the TikTok video actually exploded. He got over 200,000 viewers to his TikTok video of Fem documentary, and I think it's quite crazy. After that, I've seen at least two people who I haven't seen before that I believe came to the community after Mue released this video. Like very shortly after, there were a couple new people in the scene playing this game. So it's amazing documentary by Mue. I was happy to see it. I mean, when it comes to gaming, like, people have different kind of preferences on what kind of games they want to play, but in my honest opinion is that some of the popular games that people are playing are just so much worse than Elma is. But I'm very biased in this sense, that's for sure. I'm not playing many other games myself. But last days when I haven't been playing Elma, I bought Crash Team Racing Nitro Kart for my Xbox, and I've been playing it a little bit with my girlfriend in the living room. It's nice to just play console stuff every once in a while. It's so different vibe to computer playing. I can just lay on the sofa and do things. It's an absolute vibe to play consoles. Yeah, I agree with that, Jaker Prest. Virtual is amazing content creator. Actually, after I found his content and started watching his video, it inspired me to play Trackmania myself a little bit. I'm not paying anything for it, but I have the free version installed in my Xbox, and every time they release new seasonal levels, I will finish all of them and try to get the best medal in each level. Some of them are very easy, like getting the author medal, which is like there's bronze medal, silver medal, gold medal, and author medal, which is the best one. Like getting author medal, sometimes I do it very quickly after just like 5 tries or 10 tries, but in some levels they're so hard, like it might take me hours to get good enough time to get author medal. TM has 25. Yeah, I saw that deep dip video to Barry P. It's crazy what they were able to do in that level. It's kind of level like that is very comparable to some of the harder first finish levels made in this game. Yeah, I have to agree with that. Jaker pressed Elma would be amazing for that kind of content. I mean, there are some videos of like Tricks Abound, for example. In Tricks Abound, they made this world record history video with showcasing all the different styles, which was absolutely crazy progress in that level. Like the main route and strategy has changed like 10 times over the years in Tricks Abound, and just seeing that is really cool in a video format. But there's, yeah, I mean, I see a lot of potential in the game for doing that kind of content, especially content where that has spoken word on top of the gameplay. The Tricks Abound was, I think it had like just music with the video, but it's great video still. I love the editing and feeling of that one. There was some other internal as well made in similar fashion, but I don't remember which one it was. Warm up. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, warm up. I remember now the video with like first all the live styles, and eventually it showcased all the SaveLoad finishes as well. It's crazy good. Yeah, I mean, basically since I've played on Elma online, like I started playing in 2010 or around, I remember first time I played Elma online was New Year's Eve 2009. So basically like between 2009 and 2010 when I started. Like since then I've been always dreaming about Elma just exploding in popularity for one reason or another, and it has never fully happened. Like when Kalmar released new versions of the game, I think it has brought some new players to the game, but I think the online scene has remained mostly the same over the years. It's mostly the same people playing, and would be really fun if all of a sudden like 1,000 more people joined the game or even more, because just the amount of contests and new level makers and just life in the scene would increase dramatically. But at the same time, Elma community is still very alive. I think World Cup showed it. Like at no point did World Cup feel like it's a dead game or dead community. There was hype throughout 15 weeks in the contest, and even afterwards now in the not World Cup contest it has been active as well. So we are doing better better than sometimes, I think. I think like even when I started, even then people were worrying that Elma is living its last days, but now it's 14, 15 years later and it has never died. Not even for one moment. Yeah, both of the videos were made by ICS, and he's such a good content creator. ICS has a like very professional touch to everything he does in editor and just the way he makes his videos. I think he has raised the bar in content quality so much over the last years that I can remember the first good video ICS made was like when he made his World Cup 6 video. He really stepped up with just the editing of the video and everything. Like I remember it surprised everybody how good the World Cup 6 video was, but afterwards he has only gotten better and the video quality has only gotten better. So it's like even if a professional video editor was hired to make content, I think like ICS content would be exactly on the same level as content made by someone who does these videos as a profession. So it's my way of complimenting his stuff, saying that thank you, Memora Priest. I was practicing all at Finnish Elma Meet. I did several streams, but apparently the audio quality sucked. Sometimes people couldn't even hear what I was saying, but I was still talking and practicing when I was at there. But now I have my setup ready, which is a great feeling. Oh, that's funny. Funny that they said that in year 2000. Yeah, I mean, the community has evolved very much over the years. I think one main thing that I've noticed is that although internals are objectively the most significant part of this game, they're most important, they hold the most value, still I feel like in the past 10 years or past 15 years the scene has gravitated much more towards battles, and I think like when people did battles 20 years ago, it was very much of this just casual side thing compared to what it has been in recent years. Like battle tournaments at Finnish Elma Meet in particular are really intense sometimes, and I love the feeling of that. Like people who haven't come to Finnish Elma Meet yet, it's like just experiencing it once is so worth it. It's absolutely the best thing in the community. Like if you are passionate about this game, going to Finnish Elma Meet and joining proper tournaments and playing that, it's so much fun, and I see a lot of value in that as well. It's in no way casual playing. Oh shit. Sorry to hear that cute this, but yeah, it is what it is at the LAN party. I was using the router at FEM was so unreliable and so bad sometimes that I mostly used my phone hotspot to stream, and it's far from good to use a hotspot for streaming purposes. It's like it's not gonna be the same as doing it from home. Very tight top 2 in the battle. Raven is challenging TM. He might win the battle if he gets last minute improvement, but he might also choke and fail, so we will see. I will spy Raven. Last rides. Oh, I think Raven fucked up there. I think that's after a fail like that, it's not a winning ride anymore. Could it be? Oh, almost. It's not so far. The wheel hadn't gotten stuck there. That could have been easy win time. TM wins. Congrats. Let's watch the replay. I've been talking so much that I definitely missed the winning ride at least. Oh, sick. Totally different style than Raven. Yeah, getting past the last ladder with the lean back like TM does is really good. Seems like the optimal style. I believe Raven's first middle is faster. So combining Raven's first half with these moves, what TM is doing, should be the route for making 24 for better time. It's a nice replay. Nice replay still. Okay, now I have 2 options. Let's do this quick poll in the chat. If you guys wanna see me playing Headbanger, you should write number 1 in Elma chat or Twitch chat. If you wanna see me playing the next Apple Battle by Pisti, write number 2 in the chat. 1 vote for Headbanger. Okay, seems like we are. Oh, what the hell? Okay, it's 3 votes for Headbanger. It's 4 votes for the Apple Battle. So, are you sure? Do you want to see me playing the Apple Battle? Apple Battle is leading right now. 5 votes for the Apple Battle. Okay. I think that seals the deal. Let's play the Apple Battle. Level looks crazy. So, labyrinth segment. Cute this. You have to realize that cheating is allowed. I don't believe in disallowing cheating. It's bullshit. Cheating is okay. I have no idea how to get on top yet. Oh, there's an easy route there, I think. I'll get the top apples first, these ones. So basically, whenever I do votes in the future, you take into account that cheating is allowed. You can vote in both Elma chat and Twitch chat, and you will get 2 votes. So if you didn't do that now, you should do it the next time. Okay, I'm playing against Arsenic, Barry P, Addy, and Nico Matic. Addy has a good chance of winning because he's skilled. Barry P has he might have a chance, but I will, well, I will win Barry P actually. He has no chance of winning. I have a good chance of winning. Look at them. They are stealing my strategy of taking the top apples first. But not these ones though. That's good. I thought for sure that Barry P and Addy are stream sniping, but they are doing strats of their own. I'm glad to see that. World is full of stream snipers, you see. That's not good enough. Hard apple. There we go. What I've noticed about apple battles is I have played so many over the years, and every time I try to do it too systematically so that I decide that okay, I go left first and then I fail. If I start being stubborn about it, I start trying it again and again and I keep failing. That's usually when I mess up the most in this type of battle. Like if you try something, you make an attempt, the attempt isn't completely bad and you still fail, it's a sign that it's most likely going to be a struggle spot, and instead of struggling, it's usually just better to start getting apples and get further in the process, because doing those really annoying spots is like somehow more relaxing, more natural to do once you are already far in the progress in the level. So I want to avoid just getting stuck. That's what I'm feeling. That wasn't good. Funny trick. Yeah, just it's really good just trying to cruise around and finding the flow, getting apples consistently. Like most of apples in level like this will be easy to do, but I think mentally it's the most relaxing once you just don't get behind in the first moments of the battle. If you start out by failing 10 times in a row and everybody is much ahead of you, it's not quite as relaxing to play the battle afterwards. And best performances come from the place of relaxation, I believe. It first seemed like an impossible apple, but no. It's just cleverly placed. I was trying to get this apple from below, but I now see you can just do this. It's funny. It's good to use brain every once in a while. Okay, Barry P is not far away from me. I think he took it personally what I said, that he will not win me, so he's trying his hardest to win me. But Barry P really cannot choke. It's important that he doesn't choke. If he finds a good flow and keeps the flow on, then he has a real chance of winning. But if he starts choking, then it's no chance. And once I said it, he took the lead. Oh yeah, there we go. Makes me happy. Ooh. That was a weird spot. I made it. I didn't really. I didn't have much confidence that that style would work out, but it's a good surprise. Okay. This is something that you should always do in apple battles, just checking out if there's anything in the bottom sometimes. Most hidden apples are just completely away from the playing area. Now I don't get confused if I can't find remaining apples. I really enjoy the level, how it plays. It's very chill to play, but there's still level of complexity in it. There will be some apples that require more just effort and more success, but mostly it is really nice and relaxing to cruise around in here. And I'm not in a mood to fully struggle right now. If the level was only struggle apples, I wouldn't be in the mood to do that. Not really. Oops. Okay, I found a new style. I'm going to show it. Oh, it's not. My style idea isn't possible. I thought there were gaps in the hang. But it was just because of the map zoom. But I can still get it like that. Awesome. Perfect. That's all I wanted, getting that apple. Oh, fuck. I should avoid dying. It was lucky. Okay, that hang might be too hard to do, I don't know. Okay, I have 100 apples exact right now out of 220. Adi has little over 10 apples more than me, so I still have some work to do. That apple could be quite difficult to pull off, but maybe there's some other style for it that I'm not thinking yet. But I'll save it for later. Oh yeah. I have been saving this left segment of the level because it's like an ocean of apples in here. If I start getting stuck, I can just go to the left side and pick like 20 apples. And I will find the flow again by doing that. Oh, okay. I missed several apples there. That's not enough. Okay, I'm doing these apples now, so I'm really feeling this round. That's not good. Oh man, it's so hard to pull this off. Harder than it looks. Okay, I think I will go for different vibes entirely than that. I still have this whole right side segment quite unexplored. It's a good time to get apples. Oh, I lost the grip, dude. It's like quite unfortunate. Oh, almost. Would be. It's so nice to get this unexpected apple fix if you just make it flow wasn't too far of getting that one bottom apple. Apple placed in the very bottom like that without anything under them. It's like you always need to get all the way there and you cannot move anywhere afterwards. I would rather avoid repetition by getting it straight away. It would be amazing, but that's as close as it gets. Okay, I think I'm not gonna try those apples in a while there. I'm losing so much time by doing that. That's what I meant earlier by just avoiding getting stuck. If I keep trying it and I keep failing it, I drain so much time by doing that. It's not worth it for a couple apples. Because I have no idea if like, of course I always wanna aim for getting all apples, but I don't know yet if all of the apples are even doable, so that might take a while to ensure that I can even, that it's even a possible level. Okay, I'm just gonna pipe this one. Yes, there we go. Now I get quite many apples by going here. Okay, congrats Raven, awesome. What time did Raven get? 36:40, that's quite big improvement too. Oh, dang. I would have liked to take that apple so much. Look at this. Oh, dang it. I needed to do a bad vault there to get the apple. But that was almost a good strategy still. Okay. it's time to try the top apples again. I'm addicted. Check this out. This is the time. Yes. Adi had quite big lead earlier, but I'm catching him at a good rate at the moment. Okay, that's not possible. Well, I'll get this floating annoyance apple here. I think my FPS is quite low when I have grass on and I have timer on and map on and everything. It's like quite low FPS while streaming. Hard to maintain grip in these grippy spots when I have low FPS. It's generally, I find that with higher FPS playing this game is quite a bit easier, but it's not always the best option. There's plenty of levels where low FPS is just faster, but it's much harder to find consistency with the bike when you can't get a grip. Was a bad move. I think some of these apples are quite hard, the remaining ones. I'll need to play very well to get everything. Yeah, it's amazing level for Apple. Oh, there's some really annoying apples there. Both of those bottom apples. Oh no, actually, the one I flew past right there. Like, there's no other option than to do this bounce into it from the ledge where I took the apple. I can't see any other style, and doing that after a long drop is gonna be nearly impossible. So for sure, the last apple or one of the last I will be even attempting, just because it seems quite luck based in my eye. Awesome, yes. Progress. Oh. That could be a plausible style, but my attempt wasn't really bad there. I think yeah, it was reasonably good attempt, so actually doing it might be much harder than it seems. But yeah, it's maybe plausible to do it. I'm gonna try something wild here. I have a grand plan. Yeah, check this out. Oh yeah. Just one apple remaining in that cluster area, like under the hang. Adi is the final boss of this stream. He has been doing very well in these battles. But as always, even the final bosses are meant to be beaten, so there's no point in feeling discouraged. There's never a point to feel that way. Oh, close. Really, before I even start to getting these other remaining ones, I wanna get this one and be done with it. Surprisingly difficult to just approach part like this. Yes, that's it. Oh my god, that was so good. Okay, only 3 apples separating us. It's getting real. No, I should get that. It's a long way to the left side, but apple itself is easy, so it's worth it. Yes, there we go. Next one I will also approach just from above like this. Or maybe actually, I think I could get it. Yeah, that's easier. Thankfully I didn't waste my time using harder stuff. Almost. Right neck and neck with Adi, it's tied apples now. It's getting interesting. It's 6 apples left in the whole level. Not too much. It's only this quite annoying ones left. Oh yeah, there we go. It's a pretty good trick. Save it. I actually see potential in getting the other one as well, just by dropping from here. I see the style in my mind's eye. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. I think that's the move. Adi also has 215 now. Extremely close. that would have, I would have entered the hang there for certain, but I knocked my head instead. Oh my god. It's only an inch away. Certified annoy apple. It needs to be so precise though. Yes, there we go. Okay, I saved that one. Now, what to do with the rest? This apple is just bouncing from the left side ledge here is the only way I can see this being possible. This one you can maybe hang. I will try it right now, but it's most likely a full-on suicide mission to try it, but it's worth a try still. Ooh, it's actually close. It's not a bad idea at all. If I fail 3 more times, then I will try something else, but I actually see potential in that one. It was closer than I expected it to be. That's harder than expected. This apple is quite a mystery to me. This one is easy, I will do it. It's easier than I thought any apple would be at this point. It's for sure the next one I should take. Okay, it's only problem apples now. I might have a new plan for the other one. If this works out, it will be a funny style. I like funny styles. Okay, not from there. I made it, yeah. It was a style apple, not a hard apple. Okay, Adi is stuck still, that means I have a good chance of beating him. That's quite desperate, quite honestly. With just 2 apples left, both of them being seemingly like really difficult apples, it's all a grind at this point. It's not as much of a like active race, but just a grind to do things that might not be done at all. Yeah, that's really annoying. Like a spot or trick like that is, it's always possible, but finding the correct angle for it requires quite much luck in my opinion, and it's so hard to tell how things will play out when trying a luck style. Yeah, I think not dropping from all the way in the top, but dropping from there instead. It should be more controllable if it's to be done at all. Yeah. You're welcome, Adi. Okay, that's switching my plan entirely. I'm not gonna go for that left side apple in a while. I'd rather try this one, the other one. The way I see it, the other apple is very hard to force and situational, maybe luck based. This other apple requires very long combination of moves to even attempt properly, and even then it might be very difficult. But I rather take something where I feel like there is a learning curve instead of doing something that is leaves much of the I mean the other apple it's just luck. There's so much variables that I don't know, I don't feel inspired to do it. This one maybe. Oh my god, Adi does it. What the hell? That might be a win for Adi. Yeah, this apple is extremely hard as well. The other one I really I don't even know how to approach properly. It seems ridiculous to even do. Nice, Adi. Upload it after the battle. That's like very high chance of winning with that apple grab you did. This is too hard for me. Seems too hard to do. Seems Adi is not playing anymore. So if I lock both of the apples, that's a win. It's like, even though these spinny styles can sometimes result in crazy things, I don't know, it's just so fucking far the apple. I'm not getting close to it, but I haven't really gotten a single good attempt either, but it's so far that even if I get a good attempt, I don't honestly know if I can grab it. I should get perfect spin from the pointy end of the triangle on a fast run, and just doing that is very, very hard. Look at that. That could be it. If I had gotten spin from the pointy end, that would have been apple grab. That's the correct strength in the previous push, at least. Yeah. Too bad I still have 2 untaken apples, because this one is doable and the other one is as well, so but I'm running out of time. Finally understood the moves by the end, but 1:30 is barely enough for anything. Yeah, at least it's a possible level. It's pretty cool. Beastie has a very good intuition for this game, quite clearly. It's not like very good difficulty in the level, but at the same time not a single troll apple anywhere. And that's rarely the case, even if more experienced designers make apple battles. There's some just stupid, completely impossible apple. I do it every time when I make apple battles, by accident. Yeah. Damn it. Can't do it. Alright, battle is end. Congrats, Adi. And Adi, can you upload the replay? I wanna see how you did the other apple. I can upload my closest attempt of the alternative style. Because I'm not gonna play this one more. go. Let's see. Odyssey replay now. Oh, that's a that's crazy. I didn't think about that. Interesting one. Completely different drop and also the style just different everywhere. That's what I was trying. Very good. Deserved win. I'll do some tries in Headbanger now. It's been fun to stream today. I'm not gonna stream for much longer because I'm going to a festival tomorrow and I have to pack for my festival. So it's time to call it quits soon. But starting from next week I will be doing more streams and I will post the days in which I do streams and come up with some kind of schedule for it, but expect several streams next week, maybe 3 or 4. It's time to make a habit out of this. I do head first pipe almost. I have finished head first pipe 4 or 5 times now while playing Headbanger with that style. I'm afraid this is like I set 750 FPS in my game. That's free knowledge for you guys. 750 is what I used for my world record replay. So in case you wanna include that in your future play, feel free to do it. It's quite high FPS, but not max FPS. 750 was my favorite FPS value here. But I just checked my F-rate file. I have 578 FPS now with like no timer, no map, default ground sky, which means that it might be hard to attempt the world record styles with lower FPS than what I'm used to. But over 500 is still quite good. And now head first. Almost. Sometimes it's just pointless to even try when you mess up the moves beforehand, so it's fun to attempt this head first style. actually, I'm too rusty to play this now without proper practice. I was saying that I will show my SaveLoad playing, so instead I can play the level in SaveLoad. I will take an already existing save, and I don't really feel like doing the start bits, the first floor, and entering the pipe in this level can be quite annoying unless you're very unless I have practiced very much, but practicing the later spots is fun and important in SaveLoad. Like whenever I do the pipe, it's really good that you have trained in SaveLoad beforehand, because every single spot in this level is extremely hard and deadly. So usually if you after a break, if you go to Headbanger and you just start playing it without any training, it's nearly hopeless to get anything done, because there's so much precision all around in this level, in these later spots. And I have to even say that the level gets gradually harder with each spot. The last bits are by far the hardest ones, but the first floor is annoying to me, but it is the easiest bit of the level as well. It only gets harder. Pipe might be the single easiest part in this level, which is quite ironic, because it's like this thin pipe and shortcut that was unplanned back in the day, but I think pipe is the part where you can find the most consistently with pure skill. In each other part there's so much precision needed that they are harder to control, to me at least. I think, yeah, I can do it from here. No, that's a bad save. I need to do that again. My goal right now is to get under 40-50 here. To do that, I need to do it quite clean everywhere. Getting sub that is like, it's not about clean execution, it's about finding flow, just like unexpectedly good flow in each part. Like sometimes even if you do something clean, it's still possible to do it better, and finding those absolutely best runs can be very hard to achieve even with tools. You just need to keep grinding it and eventually you will land a better ride. But when doing like just playing casually like now, it is unlikely for that to happen. But I can still easily beat my world record time with this save, with this current ride, because in SaveLoad it is easy to get, like, it's not even comparable to live play. If I spend 15 minutes in SaveLoad, it might be the same as spending 50 hours in live play. It's ridiculous how much advantage it gives you to train in SaveLoad, and I think like now that the tools are so advanced, this OK SaveLoad in particular, it's just almost foolish not to play SaveLoad, because it is the perfect tool for training. It's pointless to struggle without it. Like the later spots in this level in live play, you might get as far as where I'm now, maybe 5 times per day, maybe 10 times if you're doing really good and consistent playing, but it's nothing. Like, to really learn it, to do it well, you should do it hundreds and thousands of times. So if you do it 5 or 10 times per day, it's just not gonna get you anywhere. So it's something that I highly recommend, that like, even if it the thought about it feels uncomfortable, that everybody who are passionate about this game and wanna get good times in any levels, that they just give it a go. Okay, there we go. That was already 40.92. That would have been world record before I got my current time, but if I polish the end a little bit, that's I might beat it even now, my current time, or not. Yeah, I'm not gonna find cuts there. I should focus on these earlier parts actually. Yeah, I think problem here is that I land badly to this spike. I should really do this whole bit better so that I land more optimally into the spike, because just the difference in that will be massive. I might suddenly get a half second better time when I nail that one bit better. Okay, I think this is better ride to do. There we go. That's 40.65. I save it. I save that stream. It's a stream that. So now if I go back, I will find more time cuts in just by polishing the end a little bit. This is something that I really want to do in a live attempt, that I get the previous runs well, and instead of landing this quite normally like I'm showing here, like doing this landing, it is better to land with wheel compression. It's by far the harder and riskier way, as you're seeing right now. You can easily hit your head both in this, like in both of these corners really, or hit your wheel. It's not easy to find the correct angles to do it, but if you land here with the wheel compression, it's gonna be so fast if you do it well. It's the strategy to getting new world records. That's something I don't do in my current ride. I have done it in some of my other finishes, but those have had flaws elsewhere, so despite doing it in other runs, I haven't gotten quite as good times. Okay, it's better to save a little bit earlier, I suppose. Yeah, this is better. This end bit is so tough to find the correct angles in. Like every move, everything can always go wrong. Nothing is for granted in the end. Okay, there you go. That's 40.36. So that's how to do the world record. There you can do it. That's the solution. You're welcome. I will end the stream here. Thanks for watching. It was fun. This is one of the first, one of many streams to follow, and I'm happy to do this. I'm happy to have my devices. I want to thank the community. Some people invested money into my new hobby basically, and I want to thank them, and see you in the next stream. Thanks.